Okay, time to fess up to some of my errors. Last year, I remember going to 8 ounces, which is half a pint. I remember catalyzing the 8 ounces at 2+%, and 16 ounces is a pint. Right there. And a pint would be 5 cc's, if I remember the videos right. And if it were only 8 ounces, that'd be 2.5 cc's. So I decided 3 cc's would be better because some of that has residual that was left over. Had a real hard time getting this stuff to kick off last year. This year I put 3 to 4%, 3 or 4 cc's. Temperature up there is about 75 degrees. And I did all my fiberglass work that you've seen in the last video. And I know it's been an hour. And I walked up there and I'm not seeing what I want to see. So I thought, well, you know what? I got this thing here and it's not kicking off very well. It's still pure liquid. What happens if I just add more MEKP? Everybody says don't over catalyze, don't ever catalyze. So I added more MEKP. I just watched a video that says if it's very hot out, a quart right here would be 9 cc's if it's very hot out. Well, half of that is about right here, and that would be 4.5 cc's if it's very hot out, 90 degrees and above. But if it's 70 degrees, you would add 17 cc's, which is like double. Well, it's only 76 degrees up there. Don't know what the temperature of the actual resin is. I didn't check it. But I know I didn't see that video before I decided to just dump some more in. So I dumped some more in, stirred it up some more, and it absolutely changed color some more. It darkened. So I thought, well, I'm just going to set this aside and see what happens. After watching that video, I knew I'd doubled the ratio. I knew it's only in the 70s. And I wonder if this was the part I was missing. And I walked up to this, and this is the experience everybody tells you to be aware of. Ow, that is hot. Ooh, looky there. Yes, sirree, Bob. I am not over catalyzing. I am under catalyzing. And everything that I did up there is going to take forever to kick off. It'll get there eventually. But again, I made the mistake and I figured out my mistake finally. But at least I know I'm on the right track now. So if I want 8 ounces, instead of putting, when it's between 70 and 75 degrees, instead of putting 2.5 to 3 cc's, I will put in it what I was putting in it for a full pint. And a pint was 5 cc's. So I would go 5 to 6 cc's on this on a 75 to 80 degree day. If we start getting up in the 90s, then we'll talk about reducing it a little bit. But by golly, I'm having success now. They talk about whether or not this stuff will catch on fire. I can tell you right now, that is too hot to hold. That is good 180 right there anyway. Good, maybe not 180. I don't know. I didn't put the thermometer on it. But it's freaking hot. Moral of the story, you know what? I got a thermometer. Let's just find out. How hot is it? I know I am so disappointed with my job up there. I'm going to let it kick all the way off, and I might throw some wax gel coat over it to see if I can get it to finish out. But I'm okay with it because that side ain't going to get any real major work done for a while. It can take a month or two to cure out. But the rest of it, I want to get more right. I'm trying to figure this out. I want it right. All right, in here somewhere is a thermometer. There it is, inside the case. All right, that's my specialty tools box for whenever I want to go rescue a car, need, certain things like, things that I don't need anywhere else. All right, let's just see here. Set this right on the table and put that sucker on there. Hey, see what I'm talking about? Finally hit pay dirt. Yo. I'm all over the place on this. 180s, 190s, 160s. Nope, when I keep it on the resins, I'm over 200 degrees. Wow. I will be watching this to make sure it don't catch on fire, but by golly, we finally figured out our mistake. We were not putting enough mech in it. Put more mech in it when it's only 70 degrees out, folks.